If we haven't met yet, my name is Michael Christian, and I am the student pastor at Aldersgate Church. And one of my favorite seasons that we walk through in student ministry is when we get to celebrate our graduating seniors. At Aldersgate, we always give two gifts to our graduating seniors, and I want to explain a little bit about why. The first thing that they get is a brand new Bible, and this can be a study Bible, maybe just a note-taking Bible. So we try to find a Bible that would work best for that student. And then they get a Liberty silver dollar coin. And with those two gifts, they get an explanation that helps kind of understand a little bit about why. I want to read that for you today. Today you're receiving two gifts, one of earthly value and one of eternal value. As you continue on in life, two things will be certain. If you hold on to the one of earthly value, no matter how life plays out, you will always have some measure of wealth. You will never be completely broke. If you hold on to the one of eternal value, no matter how life plays out, you will always have some measure of hope. You will never be completely broken. It is up to you to determine what you will do with the value that has been given to you. And so we want to say a special congratulations to all of our 2023 graduates, and we can't wait to see what the Lord has in store in your days ahead.
My name's Hayden. I go to Lubbock High School, and my favorite memory from Aldersgate Youth is going to the Indian Reservation in 2018. It was a lot of fun, a lot of hard work, and I feel like it really benefited me personally. If I had to give any advice to an underclassman, I'd say just be yourself. Don't let anybody tell you, you can't do this, you can't do that. Just be yourself, be true to you, and just live life the best you can. And after high school, I'm going to go to college at Texas Tech University and study architecture.
I would definitely say one of my favorite times would be church camp, because I love going there every year and meeting new people and seeing familiar faces at Aldersgate as well. Some advice that I would give to a younger student would be that you don't always have to know what you're going to do right away. It comes to you and it takes time, but it is good to know and have a plan what you're going to do in the future. My future plans is to go to Texas Tech in the fall and major in radiology.
My favorite memory from Aldersgate, like the youth, probably be veritable from this past summer. We had gone to a Golden Corral buffet, and some of our middle schoolers that were there decided it was a great idea to run barefoot around the Golden Corral like little heathens. And it was kind of a bonding moment for upperclassmen almost, like, yeah, they're idiots. Like this, we actually acted like this? Okay. Kind of piggybacking off of that memory is any advice I'd give to younger kids is learn when it's appropriate to act like a heathen and when to maybe dial it back and have some decorum. After high school, I will be going to Tech and getting my nursing degree, hopefully going to Aldersgate College Ministry.
One of my favorite times would have to be back in 6th or 7th grade when I went to an encounter. It was during the big church setting. I got called up by Curtis Vanderpool to participate in a rap battle that I ended up winning. I rapped, I think it was the ABC book from Dr. Seuss, which as an 11 or 12-year-old was just the coolest thing I'd done. I won a little plastic disco ball that I still have up on a shelf in my room. And it really just helped teach me the value of community, I guess. Just helped me to build a better friend group around me. Tying it back to community from the last question, for me it's been really easy to get so focused on trying to do all the right things and be the best Christian that I lose sight of the community that is around me and the friends that are there to support me. So I would say just keeping in mind that when you're in a dark place, you don't have to just be the best Christian to get out of it. There are people that are around you who are there to support you. This next year I'm going to take a gap year just to kind of make some money, take a year off, hopefully get some good job experience at some of the high schools in the area. And then after that I'd like to major in music education, somewhere in Texas probably, maybe at Tech, maybe somewhere else.
The waterfront mission trip, when we didn't really know each other at first or knew each other on just a surface level, and throughout the team building and duration of the trip we got closer, and it's stayed like that ever since. We have a really strong bond from that. To just be yourself and don't ever let anyone tell you who they think you should be. Because I think if you stay true to yourself and your relationship with the Lord, you can truly be authentic and create bonds with people that you wouldn't have otherwise created with My future plans are to go to Texas Tech and major in interior design.
My one most favorite time at Aldersgate is the talks, because it really helped me get through lots of stuff over the years and lots of hang-ups, struggles, and all of that. And I'm happy that God got me through all of that, because if I didn't get through all of that, I don't know if I would have been still here today or something like that. All right, to you younger students, if you have anything holding you back, the advice I'll give to you is go find a friend that knows what it feels like to be held back, or ask them to pray over you. That's what I did with my friends and what my friends did to me over the years. It really helps, trust me. When I decided to get out of high school, I was thinking about joining the Navy, trying to be a submarine technician. I heard their jobs is really well down there, and hopefully I can get the part.
My favorite memory from Aldersgate is probably getting to go to waterfront missions trip my junior year. I wasn't able to go freshman or sophomore year because of COVID, and finally getting to go was really fun. I had a great time serving. The advice I have to younger students coming into high school and in the middle school is to enjoy it, because it can either be like really hard and really boring, or you can have a really good time with it. And I plan to join an apprenticeship and become a welder.
My favorite memory from Aldersgate would probably be the first time going to Cedar Canyon church camp. All those first time doing everything, like the Gaga Ball, probably my favorite thing there. Don't just think about the summer events like church all the time, like the Wednesday night events or the Sunday night events are always just as good. My future plans are going to be going to Angelo State University and majoring in either Homeland Border Security or commercial aviation.
I really like the Cedar Canyon and encounters and stuff, because we get to go and just have fun with friends or encounter Jesus and just have a good time. I would say just don't really care what other people think. Be yourself and enjoy who you are as a person. I want to go to tech, and I want to do cybersecurity as a major, and I want to minor in art.
My favorite memory from church would probably be one-way camp, hanging out with people, meeting all sorts of new people, and coming back to them next year, seeing them again and catching up with them. Advice I'd give to a student coming up is enjoy it while you can. There's so much stuff going on. Just enjoy it. And I'm going to be going to tech to study mechanical engineering and find a firefighting job somewhere nearby.
One of my favorite memories growing up at Aldersgate are all of the encounters and all of the VBSs that I got to work at, because I got to surround myself with people who had the same morals as me, and it was just a really fun time to be able to hang out with them and also try to connect with God. My advice to a younger student would be to try to get as connected as you can in Aldersgate and the ministry, and just try to have a good time. My plans are to attend Texas Tech University and major in biology, and then afterwards go to PA school.
My favorite moments at Aldersgate Student Ministries is when I taught on a Wednesday for the very first time, and I had a good time, and I was able to somehow do it successfully. But then my favorite part is afterwards, when all of the youth went to Chipotle and Menchie's, and we all just hang out, and we would just become a big group of friends, and it was truly my first time experiencing Christian community. And yeah, my advice to a younger student, because I needed to hear it so many times, was to just stop talking and listen a little bit more. I'm going to Texas Tech in the fall, and I want to major in education, undecided if I'm going to minor in arts or English, we'll decide later, and I want to be a high school teacher.
One of my favorite moments here was our waterfront trip to Washington, D.C. Last year. Just getting to see the city and just getting to interact with people and see just a different culture that you don't get to see here was really cool, and just helping others is something I like to do, so it was fun and something that will stick with me for the rest of my life. I'm very grateful for it. My advice would be just to show up, and sometimes that's the hardest thing to do, but showing up, and if you're just there and you'll just be in the moment, you'll never know what God has in store for you, so just show up, be in the moment, and enjoy it, because it goes by fast. My future plans are to attend SBC in the fall and major in education.